So, if Occupy Wall Street is nothing but a group of people begging for a job, but they have no intent to do anything about the condition or the circumstance that caused the forming of an Occupy Wall Street, then the rest of this video, the rest of this lecture, you don't have to listen to, because it does not pertain to you. Did I use that word, pertain? Has nothing to do with you, because that's not where your heart is. Your heart is just trying to make yourself comfortable instead of trying and realizing that you are living in a nation that is in trouble. You just want a job. So let us hurt somebody with a job, the Wall Street bankers. Good luck. But for those of you who really understand your position and can understand how important that you are, and that you are much greater than a group of people camping out in a park. You're much, much better than that. You have much more intelligence than that. And those who are in the upper realms of power really not tripping off of you. Not really. Because they see what you're doing. So they can easily respond. You're a threat, but then you're not a threat. Occupy Wall Street. Those of you with this mentality to fight for a change, not the change that President Obama promised. President Obama could have made a change, but instead he was like the good people, good for nothing, and became a coward and decided to bow down to those in the higher realms, those who are unseen. We really don't know who they are. Some of y'all call them the Illuminati. And you said some names, and you said Rockefellers and whatever. Is it that easy? Do you really think that they make things that easy for you? Oh, it's the Rockefellers, it's all these other rich folks. Of course, they might have a whole lot to do with it. But why is it so secret? Why is that which is so secretive now is well known? Everybody, oh, the Illuminati and the Illuminati, and you can point fingers. You don't know these people. You don't know the Wall Street bankers. You don't know who's behind Hollywood. You don't know nothing about none of these folks. You caught up in some imagination game. So since they want to play the imagination game, if you were intelligent, then you'll play it right back and become something that the Illuminati has never dealt with before. I want to bring our talk to conclusion. For those of you who want more than a job, because I'm uncomfortable with all my education, I still have nothing. That should not be the purpose of Occupy Wall Street. In fact, you need to sit down. Those who are the organizers, you need to sit down and come up with the purpose of Occupy Wall Street. Is the only purpose is to pitch up a tent in a park? You have to have a goal. You have to have an agenda. Occupy Wall Street is a failure if it is just based on senseless emotion. Because I'm uncomfortable, I don't have a job. I'm angry at Wall Street or whoever. Because while you are angry, it's business as usual for them. You have to not only not only organize, but you have to set yourself up with an agenda, a purpose, and a goal, so others can look at what you're doing and decide whether or not they want to be part of it. Nobody wants to be part of senseless emotion. Senseless people just hollering and screaming because they upset. So what, you upset? What you gonna do with that energy? You have to become something different than what the Illuminati or corrupt government is used to. It is wonderful. It is brave that a person would go to jail, that you would risk being hurt, beat up, embarrassed. Some of you who are Wall Street occupiers, some of you may have jobs, and when your employer find out that you're part of that Occupy Wall Street thing, they might hold it against you. It's according to what their political beliefs are. Because see, your employer is comfortable. Don't make too much noise. I don't mind you being a little emotional, but don't shake things up too much. Because they are comfortable. If you are going to go to jail, if you're going to die, if you're going to risk being hurt, then there must be benefit. If you go to jail, somebody dies, there has to be a benefit for that action. Otherwise, it's a waste. Right now, since there's no agenda, since there's no purpose, since there's no goal, going to jail is senseless. It offers no benefit. Then you must change your strategy and make those who don't like you, your enemies, make them wonder what you're doing, because what happened to them? All those thousands that was in the street. The thousands are no longer in the street. They went underground and doing something different. And the thousands turned into millions. Because only millions can deal with a government that has gone totally incompetent, 1000% corrupt. You have these people, you have so many people. They are comfortable. But there are good people, but they are scared. But if you have enough who are not scared, perhaps you can influence those who are scared, those who are sitting on the fence. Because if they are good, they know it's good for the country. That this, in order to stop the nation from falling, collapsing, the old boys club must be broken up. And the old boys not going to go out without a fight. It's as simple as that. And if you have that type of character, if that's your purpose, to change the government, to make this nation something brand new, which benefits all, instead of a certain group like it has been, then perhaps I can say with confidence and sincerity, I could suggest to Black America that we can become part of that. But even before we can become part of that. The reason why Black America suffers is because prior to myself, many Black leaders sold the Black community out because they became comfortable. They did not care about those who didn't get anything. And they didn't try to get those who didn't have nothing, something. Next thing you know, Black folks who were slaves working from sun up to sundown, now we're being made mockery of because a certain amount of us are seen as welfare recipients. When we come from a hard-working people, that's because with our Black leaders, these leaders sold us out. The community got nothing. And we lack proper education, having no self-worth, no low self-esteem, having nothing. And so no matter how you make mockery of people who view themselves as nothing, you don't hurt their feelings. We have to show them that they are somethings, that they are somebodies. Give people an opportunity and show them that they are indeed better.